Hey guys, and today's from the install bay. Do you have a Jeep, Chrysler, or Dodge and your Bluetooth you're having issues? They can hear you but you can't hear them? If so, stay tuned. So we get a lot of Bluetooth questions on these type of cars, either Jeeps, Chryslers, or Dodges. And it's always the same problem. Bluetooth, I can't hear them. Well, there's a good reason for it, and it has to do with the installation. So what we're going to do is we're going to show you what to look for when you're doing the install on one of these, or if you have a problem, how to fix it. So let's go into the car and get to it, shall we? So Chrysler uses what we like to call an 8 or a 4. 8 meaning 8 wires or 4 wires. This one just happens to be a 4 wire. And how we know that is if you see these 4 empty spots right here and 4 filled spots. If it was an 8 wire, all of these would be filled. So we call this a 4 wire. This means this vehicle has a premium sound system. Now if you have a premium sound system and you take your aftermarket wiring harness and plug it in, you'll notice where these wires are missing just so happens to be the front input from your aftermarket radio. Now the Bluetooth sound for phone calls comes over these sets of wires here. So without these actually going to anything, you're not going to be able to hear the people talking to you. But if you notice, the rears are there. Now, in the instruction manual for these types of harnesses, it says if the vehicle has a premium sound system, connect your radio's front speaker output to the rear speaker input of your aftermarket harness. And what that will do will allow those front aftermarket speakers to play into the input of the factory amplifier. Now, yes, this sounds confusing, and it is. So what we'd like to do is take this harness over to the bench. We're going to pull these wires out and pin them in the right order. That way, if we ever have to come back to this car at a later date, we're not sitting there going, hey, wait a minute, why is purple going to gray and why is white going to green? Somebody might think it's hooked up wrong and try to fix what you've done. So we're going to go ahead and make sure that doesn't happen. So let's head over to the bench. So what we want to do is remove all 8 of these wires so that we can move the white and grays to where the green and purples are. So what we want to do first is mark where our negatives are, as well as I like to put a G and a W. That way I know where they need to go. So let's go ahead and remove them. To do that, you're going to need a pin extraction tool. You could probably use one of those cheap little screwdrivers that you get in those 99-cent little tool kits. This is just a flathead pin extractor. I've actually sanded it down to make it fit a little better. So we'll go ahead and do that. Alright, so we can pull the green and purple out. We don't need those anymore. Now let's repin it. So we know we need gray. So let's find a solid gray. We want to look to make sure we have the pin going in right. Follow it in. Make sure it comes through the hole. And it is. So we'll go ahead and we'll move on to the black. And then the white black. And the white. We'll go ahead and make sure they're nice and secure. Alright, so now we've got them where they need to be. We'll go ahead and finish up the wiring harness and take it into the car. So we have our completed harness where we've taken the old position, which would have been the top here, which is here and here, and move them to where the green and purple were. We can go ahead and plug it into the car, and as we'll see, there's wires on this side of the harness, and there's wires on this side of the harness. Now you'll get all the Bluetooth sound you need for phone calls. Hey guys, as usual, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe. If you want to find us, you can find us on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. Otherwise, you guys have a great night. We'll see you next time. See you later. Bye. Hi. Goodbye. Let's make myself look pastier. Okay. Yeah. Hello! Yeah, Florida with a tan. Not so much for the white cat. Yeah, okay.